This recipe for classic lobster stew was kindly contributed by cookbook author Nancy Harmon Jenkins. Today, Nancy lives in Maine, but she's renowned for her 6 cookbooks about Mediterranean cultures and cuisines, written during her many years of living in that region. You'll need about a pound of lobster meat, so cook and pick the meat out of 3 1.5-pound lobsters. You can also buy a pound pack from the fishmonger if you can't get live lobsters, but it's great to have the shells to make the best stock for the stew. Chop the lobster meat into bite-sized pieces. You'll need about 2 cups. Then clean and mince 1 leek. This is a good time to crush 1 cup of oyster crackers to use later in the stew. Next, melt a stick of unsalted butter in a heavy pan over low heat. Add the leek, and then cook and stir until it softens and kind of melts into the butter. Add a sprinkle of Maine sea salt to taste and fresh ground pepper. Then gently stir in the lobster meat. When the butter starts to bubble up, raise the heat to medium and sprinkle in 1/4 cup of apple brandy. Continue to stir as you allow the liquor to cook down until the alcohol is dissipated, leaving behind a rich fragrance. Now, stir in the crushed oyster crackers and lower the heat. Continue to cook and stir until the crackers disintegrate into the stew. Then pour in a cup of your homemade lobster stock, or substitute with store-bought lobster juice or shellfish stock. Bring the stew to a simmer, then stir in 2 cups of milk and 1 cup of cream. Just do this about half a cup at a time, allowing the milk and cream to blend in a bit before adding more. Bring it back to a simmer. Then taste the stew and adjust the salt and pepper if necessary. If you like, add a few dashes of Tabasco sauce or a pinch of hot red pepper. At this point, the stew is technically done, but it's not ready to serve. The stew needs to rest over very, very low heat for several hours. Don't let it boil. Just keep it at a very low simmer. Finally, when you're ready to serve the stew, taste it one last time to make sure it's perfect. Adjust the seasonings to your taste, then dish it up. Finish each serving with a pat of butter as it goes to the table. Nancy hopes this dish helps to bring the season's joy into your kitchen from hers up here in Maine. Happy holidays!